This is the calculator which we are going to make. You can see the animations and the movement of the calculator as well, and all the symbols and how the green color and all the basically animation. How I did is I will do this in this video. We will create this in this video. Let's start off with the index.html file. I will give it a title of calculator, and I will link my CSS with it. Link relationship style sheet href style.css. Now I will basically create my style.css, and yeah, I will just basically add few things: margin of 0, padding of 0, and box sizing, border box, one second, box sizing, border box, and a font family of, you can add whatever you want, you can add whatever font family you love. I will just add div of class container, and I will inside the container I'll create a form of class calculator. Now you might know that I will also give a name of calculator. You know that the calculator has an input field as well, where we will show all the calculation. Read only should be a read only. You cannot type, should type, be able to type in it value, class of value, name of text, and there will be a span for class of number, and on when you click on it you will get calc function .txt .value. You should get a value from it, and I will give it a equal to empty, because this is C. This is the function which clears everything. Okay, I will copy it and I will give it a value document, because for the remaining I will need to get those value. It is a DOM, like I hope you know what a DOM is. I will give it a slash and copy paste, one second, slash for the divider obviously, and I will give multiply it. Okay, now for the multiplication, 7 8 9 7 multiply 7 8 9, and now minus 4 5 6 6 5 4. I'm just giving these values what calculator have: plus 1 2 3 3 2 1 and plus. These are basically just values which calculator have. There are remaining values which is 0 0 0 0 0 0. There is also a point and equal should be empty, and I will use a function here, evaluate, basically eval, for evaluation of all my entire values, and give it calclc.txt value, which I already used up as well. Now I forgot to add one thing, which is plus. One second. Okay, now I'll add plus with everyone, all of these. Plus for the concatenation, plus. Okay, plus and not for this one obviously. Okay, now let's go and open it. What I'm getting, you can see what I'm getting right now. I go to the styling of this, so you will go to the body, display of flex to avoid responsive issues obviously. Specify content center, align enter center. I need everything to be center. I will give it a main height of 100 VH and a background of hash 091921. Okay, I will get a body before. Okay, do colon and a content of empty obviously. Position of absolute, top 0 pixel, left 0, width of 100%, height of 100%. You can change the values to get whatever you want basically. I will give it a background of linear gradient hash E91E63 hash FFC107. and you can see what I am getting here. Now a clip, this will basically, the clip path will basically make it a circle. I will show you a circle of 22%, at 30% and 20%. You can change the values and you will get different circles. I will show you in a second. I will just copy this and paste it after, and I will give it the circle different values, 20, okay, and change the 30 to 70 and 90, and you can see there I am getting two circles. and in the middle I am getting that calculator. I'll change the values of color FFFFF to get a white color, and for the next one DA00FF for the orange color. Okay, now I've already got two circles. Now what I'll take the container and I will add position of relative, background of RGBA 255, 255, 255, and opacity of 0.05 pixel. And now I will, you can see how the color has been changed of the container, and I will give it a border radius of 6 pixels, a border radius of 6 pixels, sorry, and I will give it an overflow of hidden, a z index of 10. I will use that same container dot container and I will give it a class of calculator. Now I will give it a position of relative, display of grid obviously, and you can see how I am getting this in the center. Now I will add background of backdrop filter to make it blur, because you can see that the calculator not blur from that side. I will add 15 pixel. You can see now how blurred that is. Okay, now after I made that blur, I will add a border of top of 1 pixel solid and give it a color of RGBA 255, 255, 255. Let me change 255 at 0.02 or 0.2. Reload this and you can see how I get it. Now let's just copy it and I will add it again to give a left as well, on the left side as well, and I give it a box shadow of 5 pixels and 30 pixel RGBA 000 and 0.02, I mean 0.2. You can change the values whatever you want. Now let's copy this, paste it, and I will just simply use that value and I will put grid of column of span 4 and a height of 140 pixel, text align center right, I'll align that right, width of 300 pixel, border of none, and an outline of none as well. Now let's change the padding to give it a padding of 10 pixel and a font size of 30 pixel. Now let's reload it and you can see what I'm getting. It is now almost similar to the shape, but I will give it a background of transparent to make it the similar white, change the white color and give it a hash or color of FFF. You will get what I get it in a while. I will change the values, or maybe not. I'll give it a bottom and a right border. You can see what I'm getting now. Okay, so now for the lower part, I'll change the opacity to 0.05. You can change the values to whatever you want, and I will now simply copy that, and you can see that there is a span inside to it. So I will use the span and I will display of grid and height of 140 pixels, width of 175 pixels, or maybe both 75. Okay, now you can see that not everything is in the center, and I would like everything to be center, and also change the color to FFF. I need the white numbers, place item in the center, and it will make everything in the center. I will reload the page, and while you can give it a font wave 400, you can see that everything is in the center now. Okay. Now you can use cursor or pointer to, you can see that there should be a pointer on you move the cursor on the screen. Font size of 20 pixel to increase the font size. Okay. Now give it a user select of none. Okay, and I will just simply copy the border thingy, and you can see how the borders are shown inside the calculator now. Now you can see everything is working, but I need to add the hover effect as well. When we click on, or when we put our cursor on them, what should happen? I will add a transition of 0 second and a background of RGBA. What color should we get? 255, 255, and opacity of 0.05 obviously, and transition should be copied and should be changed to 0.5 seconds. and you can see how the opacity is changing now whenever I move the cursor on the screen. Okay, now let's give it a container of active and a background of RGBA #14ff47. Let's change. Basically, this is when we click on the button, we will get this color, and I give it a color of this as well, 192F00. You can see how when I click on how it changes. We'll get a font size of 324 pixels and a font weight of 500 to make it stronger. Okay, now for the I will add a class of clear. What this class of clear will do, you can see that the C is in the same box size as the remaining, so I need to increase that size. So I will give it a grid column of span 2, and what I will do is increase its width to 150. Now what this will do, you can see that the C size is double than that of the remaining. And I also need to change one more thing. I will change that to plus as well, but for plus I need to increase the height. You can see in all the calculators there is height that needs to be changed for the plus, and you change the grid to row and the height to 150. Now you will see what I get. Reload the page and you can see how the height is vertical now. Okay, now I'm almost done, but I need to add the animation and also adding the background. The main thing about this calculator was the animation, how it moves when we put our cursor on the screen. So I will show you that as in a while. And then let's go to the index, and I will put the equal function, and for the equal function I will copy this, paste it, or let us simply use equal, and give it a background of RGBA 255, 255, 255, and an opacity of 0.05. Okay, you can see that the C has a different opacity than the remaining buttons. Okay, now I will go to the vanillatilt.js. This is basically with the help of which I will add the animation, and all of my calculator will be moving on the screen, or the animation will be happening. I will show you. You can just simply save it or download it. You can use save as, and you can simply go to your project or where you have your project, and just simply I will show you. Just simply go to the same site, 1 second, and you can you can copy the code from here to not 1 second. Yes, copy it to this part of the code, and you can add before body, and you can add the script at the end as well. //script. Okay, now you can see that you will be able to see the animation on the screen, but let's change your element. That element is a container, so you will add your container here, because you need the entire container to have that animation. And just remove this, and I'll reload the page, and you can see but how my calculator is changing. But you should remember that I also had a certain type of color changing during that animation as well. So I will add a glare of true and a max glare of 0.2 as well. Now you can see the main animation which was working, or you going to increase the color as well. So I hope you like the video and how this calculator is working, and the entire movement of the calculator as well. I hope you liked it. Okay, if you like the video, subscribe to your channel. Thank you so much.